It's me, Staciata, with the miraculous healing. No, more like a healing on demand because Staciata's a princess and a big old baby and she doesn't like pain. So I was doing jump squats for my workout because I love working out because it gets rid of stress and it makes you healthy. So yeah, I was doing jump squats, but then I hurt my knee and I felt a little bit of discomfort. But I know that when you feel something, that means there's something wrong. Most people would work through it and keep working out, but I know that later on that's going to mess you up. So I told God, excuse me, God, that's not acceptable because I could feel my knee. So then that day, there was a girl at my house, and she told me, you have knots in your quad. So that probably made you jump wrong or land wrong, and that's why your knee hurts. So then that day later on, I just happened to go to another girlfriend's house that I go pray for a lot. And she just happened to have one of these. It's a torture contraption. It's more like a fascia blaster or buster, and what you do is you roll it out on your muscles and it gets rid of all the knots. It hurts, but it's a hurt so good type thing because sometimes it has to hurt so good. But what it does is it just rolls out all the knots in your muscles. So I rolled it out even though it hurt and I was bruised for weeks after that, but my knee, the pain in my knee went away that day or that night. The night that the day that I told God, excuse me, God, that's not acceptable because I could feel my knee, especially because he's the one that told me to do jump squats. So I knew he was going to heal it. But then he just happened to have this at my girlfriend's house, who just happened to call me, and I went over her house. So I know that was God. And then I told her, there's a difference between you and me. I knew because of God that discomfort in my knee was not acceptable. You are accepting the excruciating pain in your ankle, even though she broke it, but it's also because she broke it, but then she's had surgeries and then they messed up, but then she also confessed that she didn't let it heal the way the doctors recommended her to because she was busy helping other people, so she didn't put her healing first either. She didn't demand her healing. She didn't do what was necessary for her healing. So then then when we go pray for her, because we go to a lot of healing ministries and we pray for her a lot, most of the time they tell her it's because she needs to spend more time with God, or she needs to spend more time with God. But I told her, it's not just reading the Bible, duh. It's not just reading the Bible, it's spending time with God. Worshiping Him, listening to music and soaking, listening to other preachers, whatever you do with God, that's spending time with them. But just listening to Him, because then He'll tell you how to heal yourself. And then because you spend time with God, then you'll find out how much He loves us. And that's why He sent Jesus here. Jesus died. By His stripes we are healed. God said He heals all our diseases. So the more time you spend with God, the more you find out how much He loves us. And then the more you know that pain, that discomfort is not acceptable. It's not because He loves me more, it's because I know He loves me more, and I was able to receive the healing. And also because when you spend time with God, He does more inner healing, then you know that He loves you and you can receive the healing. Lots of times people don't get their healing because they can't receive it. They don't think they're worthy of it. And my girlfriend admitted she doesn't feel worthy of His healing. So you have to ask God, what's blocking my blessing? What's blocking my healing? But if you sit there and you ask God and you listen, He will tell you, because He does not want us suffering. Jesus already suffered. So, God cares about every hair on our head. So if He cares about the hairs on our head, He cares about everything else. So I hope this helps you. Click the share button, the like button, the subscribe button, and then I want you to comment. Tell me about your supernatural healings or your healings in progress or what you're expecting them to heal. And because the more testimonies we hear, the better it is. The more things we have to brag about God. So I hope these thrill you, and I hope you have a blessed and supernaturally wonderful day. Bye.